It's limit one. There's only one. Dr. Will Kirby, how are you?
How are you?
Good to see you. Mwah.
Thank you for having me.
So you are busy, busy, busy always.
Trying to be, but you know what's funny? When I got here tonight, they said, Dr. Kirby, where have you been for 2 months? Because I haven't been here for a little while, and it's because the product sold out. But we're back. Neutrogena Dermatologics made more, and here it is.
See, women, he's back. We got him back. But you know what? The women that have been trying this, and the gentlemen as well, Neutrogena, we know and love the company for many, many years.
#1 dermatology recommended products.
Now, as a board-certified dermatologist, when this line came out, what was it like when you first got to experience this? And by the way, as a hot pick today, with 2 easy payments and with auto delivery or one-time shipment, and if you've used it, our testimonial line is open, 1-800-395-1601. What was your experience when you first got to try this?
I always tell my patients I'm the least hypocritical dermatologist you'll ever meet. This is the product that I use. If you come to my house, open the cabinet, this is in my bathroom.
You're not a man who's going, well, I'm working with Neutrogena.
Right.
And that's
this is what I use every single night. You have to use a retinol. Retinol is by far the most important product that you can use, and this is a combination of 2 things. It's a retinol and a product called Tetrol E. Tetrol E firms, tightens, restores elasticity, and retinol has been used for many, many years, really widely accepted in the dermatological community as a phenomenal ingredient, phenomenal product.
Well, a lot of people hear about retinol, and I'm sure you get the questions about it all the time. You know, there's certain retinols that are a little bit more aggressive and you can't go outside, and there's this one and there's that one. How was it that Neutrogena stabilized the retinol in this? That's
a great question, and you just summed it up right there. It is stabilized. That's the most important thing, because retinol itself is a molecule, and I don't want to put people asleep. I already know it's early in the morning. And I don't want to get too technical.
But you're good at explaining it like this. Thank you.
It's a molecule that's not very stable, and if you buy a retinol product that doesn't have a stabilized retinol, then you're not going to get, it's not going to be efficacious. It's just simply not going to work. It's not going to, over the course of a few weeks, it's going to simply disintegrate and not work.
Okay.
This is a product that's stabilized, so over the course of the life of it, it works as well the first day as it does the last day.
Now, is there someone specifically that this was made for? Or is there anybody that really this wouldn't be for?
It's really for anyone who's worried about the aging process, but Jackie, let's talk facts and statistics.
Okay, I like that.
Fact. Thinnest skin on the female body, male body too, is the area around the eyes.
Okay, thinnest.
At 8 weeks, 70% of users who use this showed a 70% reduction in the under eye wrinkles. So when you're talking to the thinnest skin on the human body, that's the body that's most likely to show the signs of aging. There was 70% of people got a reduction in those lines.
Wow.
After 8 weeks. So it's really impressive. The other statistic that's incredible is 92% showed a reduction in crow's feet at 8 weeks.
Now that's... So, to see the kind of results, and to know whenever we're able to give results like this and studies that have happened, they've gone through independent labs, they've come through our department, they're our legal before we're allowed to even bring them to you. That proof in the pudding has to be there. And imagine, so if one of our customers, say, if you're watching right now and you say, oh, I'd like to give this a try, and it's on easy pay, in the 30-day money-back guarantee period, will they start to see some of the results happening?
You start to see excellent hydration within the first 24 hours.
Wow.
At 4 weeks, you start to see the stubborn lines and wrinkles disappear. With any product, it takes approximately 8 weeks to really see a difference, and that's true of any product because the human skin cycle is on a 35 to 57-day cycle. So you do have to give your products a chance to work, but 4 to 8 weeks is when you're going to start really noticing. At 12 weeks, 89% of users showed a decrease in the forehead wrinkles.
See, and that's something, it's so strange. It's like, as I've been at QVC, as I was talking about, it's like you start noticing when the camera's getting closer here and there. I'm going, wait a second, when did I start getting really older? It suddenly creeps up at you kind of like, oh, wow, wait a second. I know the name Neutrogena, and that they were able to create this line, stabilizing the retinol. How do we apply this? How do we use it?
It's so simple. They're so smart at Neutrogena Dermatologics, and I should bring that up too. This is the Neutrogena Professional division, the Dermatologics division. But what happens is you depress the top, and you get a pearl size amount. Pearl size amount is enough to cover your entire face. So pearl size amount, dab, 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 thin layer to the whole face every single night.
So, okay, pearl size, so what, just dab around?
Nose, chin, cheeks, forehead, thin layer to the whole face every single night.
And then just kind of blend it in that way?
And it blends in.
That's all we need.
And it smells great. It's a serum. It's not a gel. It's not an ointment. It's not a cream. It's a serum. That's very important because serums are absorbed better.
Well, what if we're using other skincare, Dr. Kirby? How do we work this in with that?
That's absolutely fine. There's a lot of other products that I like out there. This is by far my favorite. You use it every single night. I tell people if you really want to keep things simple, use a broad spectrum sunblock every single day and use a stabilized retinol every single night. If you want, open your medicine cabinet, throw all those things in the garbage and start with just those 2 products. Stabilized retinol and a sunblock. But if you have other products that you love, great, no problem. I'm all for it, but a retinol at night.
What was it that got you into dermatology?
So many different reasons. I really like to, dermatology, you help people very quickly. And people are really appreciative of that. One of my friends is a pulmonologist, and he summed it up best. He's like, you know, I stick scopes down people's lungs and help them out with that, but you cure their skin problems, they think you're a genius. So people are really appreciative when you help them with their skin.
It looks like he's like 17 years old, don't you?
Thank you very much.
Don't you? You're going to love that
Flattery
as you get older.
gets you everywhere.
All right, that's good. Anna in Oklahoma. Anna, welcome
Hi,
into
Anna.
QVC. How are you?
Hi, Miss Jackie. How are you?
Doing great. Let me introduce you to Dr. Will Kirby.
Hi, Anna.
Hello. How are you?
I'm good. I was just in Oklahoma last weekend.
Really? I'm not from here. I'm an Army brat. I ended up here.
Oh, where
okay.
are you originally from, Anna?
I grew up in Italy.
Oh, my goodness. And Italy to Oklahoma. That's a big difference,
I
isn't it?
grew up in Verona. I've been dying to speak to Letizia from the Veronese collection,
Oh.
but I never get a chance.
Yeah, you need to speak to Letizia and then talk to Antonella with her family background, too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, what brings you in tonight to our LA Beauty Special and with Neutrogena?
I love this product. I'm sure the doctor is familiar with Melia.
Malia.
Somewhat.
Melia?
Oh, Milia? Sure. Sure.
You know, they're like little.
They're sort of,
They look like,
they're little white, hard whiteheads around the eyes.
yeah, and on the cheeks.
That's correct.
Melia. They look like little pimples. They got a bunch of stuff in it.
Sure.
And I was recommended by a dermatologist to use retinol.
And it's been helping with that?
Well, it was too harsh for me
So then why did you use this product?
because this has retinol in it, correct?
That's correct.
But it's not harsh. It's very gentle.
So this one is the one that's worked for you.
Now, some people will say with this product they get a little bit of irritation when they first start using it. That's very normal. You'll
No,
acclimate
I
to
didn't
that.
get no irritation at all.
Some people don't. It really depends on your skin type and how humid your environment is. But if you get a little bit, that's very, very normal.
Yeah, because, you know, they keep telling me the only way to get rid of Melia
Milia?
is Melia. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. We can't make any claims, so we can't say anything to that.
Right,
But for those
to use the, the prescription strength.
Oh, good. Okay. So you
But
had
it was
good results.
irritating me. This is so soft. I like the fact I can put it under my eyes.
Good.
Softness, it's funny you mentioned softness because it is very soft. Softness is one of the words that people use to describe it. Luminosity, humectancy are some of the words that people use to describe their skin
But it
after they
does
use the product.
exfoliate. It exfoliates, but it exfoliates very softly.
That's why it's an anti-aging product. It brings up baby skin. So what happens is as we age is our skin exfoliates slower and slower and slower. The skin cell cycle extends and it gets longer and longer and longer. And in children that cycle is much shorter. And that's what this product does, is it increases surface cell turnover. And that's why you see that really fresh baby soft skin.
Well, thank
But
you.
it does it so gently, versus the prescription strength.
Yeah. Well, we're
And
glad
doctor,
it's...
I use it by itself. I use it every night just alone. I don't
Me
put
too.
anything on.
Good.
I don't put anything on top. I just use that.
That's what
Is
I do
that
too.
okay?
That's excellent. That's the way you use it.
Well, thank you,
I
Anna,
don't
for
put no
calling.
night cream over it or nothing. I just use that and I'm good to go.
Good. Good to hear. We've got to run, Anna. We've
Thank
got a
you,
couple
Anna.
other people to chat with, and I'm glad it's worked for you. And, of course,
I
like we
love
said...
it. I'm on auto delivery.
Good. Anna, you call back anytime, okay?
You take care, Jackie.
Take care. Nice talking
Thanks,
to
Anna.
you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Now, of course, we can't make any medical claims for anyone, just so that you are aware of that. And this is something that, as a hot pick today, we are like Anna was talking about. She's on auto delivery that will go out to you when we're thinking about giving ourselves continued treatment and using this. And this is really about Neutrogena and stabilizing that retinol.
Absolutely. It's funny that you mentioned continuing with it. One of the problems that when people come into my practice in Beverly Hills is they come in and they say, Dr. Kirby, what do you think about this product or that product? And one of the main problems is people don't stick with their products. Because of that skin cell cycle, you have to stick with products 4 to 6 weeks to even see the difference.
So you need the compliance of staying on something. That's why.
Compliance is the key word here. You have to stick with something for it to see it work.
See, that's what we should have on our QVC.com, all the things that we need to be compliant with, like our Nature's Code and our Neutrogena.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
So you can get it as a one-time only shipment. You can also get it with auto delivery so that you are compliant and continuing to see those results. And for those who wanted to try retinol but a stabilized version, this is really fantastic. So get to the phones. You can find out more online. And Dr. Kirby, we'll see you later this afternoon.
Thank you so much.
When are we
See you
going to get
soon.
to see more of you on the TV show?
Soon. I
Dr.
hope.
90210.
Very soon.
Gotta see that.